You ready?
Every single morning when I wake up.
Yo, 1, 2, yeah.
Something I listen to on my way to work to get hyped up.
I love it so much.
99.7 now. First thing I wake up to, like last thing I hear, you know.
This is good radio.
Oh my God, am I really on the show?
Stand by.
Turn it up.
3, test. 2, let's go.
Please welcome Big Bay Mornings.
Oh, and so close to the weekend, we call it Friday Junior around here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to July 22nd, Big Bay Mornings, checking in live. My name is Benny. Good morning, Greg.
Oh, well, good morning, everyone.
Hello, Nikki.
Hello, Benny.
Top of the morning to your producer, Arthur.
Top of the morning, Benny. What's up?
You write any more rhymes yesterday or what?
Dude, I actually did. I got some new heat coming down the pipeline.
Got enough for a whole album now.
You
After
got
he
it.
wrote a rap yesterday. If you missed it, where can people check it out?
Nowhere right now. I haven't had time to put it up, but it will be going up on Instagram
Well, isn't it a part
after.
of the show? Is it not in the podcast?
It is, yes. Actually, you're right. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I thought as the show we were really supposed to be promoting that podcast, but our producer's like, nowhere, can't find it anywhere.
Don't know where it went.
Don't download a podcast.
No, I forgot. Yeah, for sure. Good thinking.
Yes,
Where
you can hear
people
yesterday's
find
show.
our podcast?
Anywhere you just shut up, Art. Anywhere you get your podcast, search Big Bay Mornings, and you can find it and hear Art's rhyme. That's what you should have said, Art, when he asked you that question.
Yeah, you try to set him up, and he completely strikes out. So thank you for filling in, Benny.
Yeah, thank you. I even listened to the whole podcast yesterday. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I will tell you this, though. So I went in the house after the show, and I was like, baby, to my wife, I'm like, baby, did you hear Art's rhyme? She's like, yeah, it was good. Not as good as Greg's birthday one, but it was pretty good. I said,
Well, I don't think anything can top that. It was a magic moment in time.
Waking up early.
Waking up with Big Bay Mornings.
Good morning, Bay Area. Welcome to the day. It is the family checking in, Betty, Nikki, and Greg. I'm a little winded. I just did the move or had to run out on trash morning and to get the last minute things in the trash can. I could hear the truck down the hill, so I'm like, oh no, it's a coming. I got to get this freaking styrofoam box in the trash because, and then we all live in the Bay Area, so it's the same thing, right? I have to make sure that the lid closes on the trash can overnight because the animals will get into it. But I had extra stuff last night, including this styrofoam box from Omaha Steaks. I love their steaks and chicken and seafood. But they send this huge styrofoam box, which is the worst. A, it's not great for the earth, and you can't fit it in your trash can, right? You have to, break it apart. Anyway, I had to go do that because I couldn't put it in there last night because the top would be open and then animals would be all in it, so... That's my excitement this morning.
This is what you've been doing for the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, sorry. I know. I disappeared. Like, where's Betty? I was trying to get that styrofoam box in the trash can, but successful. Okay, let's talk about the show, Dave. So it's on FX. It also streams on Hulu. And it's about Dave Bird, who's also known by Lil Dicky, who is a rapper, a comedic rapper. Like, we played some of his songs, but he's a very funny rapper. Sal, who's our assistant producer, claims for a year he's been telling us about this show.
I have.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, I have.
I am the one who broke this show.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
That's just not true. Maybe
It
It's
is.
true.
Maybe
Why?
Benny.
Okay, Nikki, why did you start watching it?
I started watching it because Greg. I know
And
Sal's
Benny?
mentioned, but Greg was the reason why I tuned in. Like, I had
Benny,
to watch
why
it
did you
after.
start watching it?
Because of my friend Greg.
Yes, exactly.
I have to
there you
admit,
go.
too, I started watching yesterday because of you. Like, Sal has been telling me about this for, a year, but I was like, if Greg
Yeah,
is watching this...
Nobody listens to Sal.
You're like, if Sal's watching it, it's probably no good. But if Greg is watching
Oh,
it, it's
my
got to
God.
be good. It's hysterical.
It really is. And I remember when you were telling us about it, Greg, you were like, it's not like laugh out loud funny, but it's like ha-ha funny. No, I was laughing out loud, falling off of the couch last night. I mean, it is so good. And it's like 25-minute episodes, so short episodes. I watched the first 3 last night, and it does have other celebrities in it, because, it's about him trying to reach superstardom, at least so far what I've been seeing. Superstardom as a rapper, Lil Dicky, but YG's been in an episode, Macklemore's been in an episode.
Oh, that episode was funny that Macklemore was in.
Oh, yeah. But yesterday we were talking about it. Greg and I were going back and forth about the shows and the characters, and flat out was like, Benny will watch this show. There's all components of everything that Benny loves.
It was
Now,
awesome.
Will it upset you if I tell you some other guest stars that are going to make appearances, or do you want to be surprised?
I want to be surprised. Don't spoil it. Because I didn't even know, really, I didn't know much. You guys just said it was Lil Dicky's story, and I'm like, okay. But then I started seeing YG and Macklemore, and I was like, oh, this is dope. So, yeah.
I promise you there are going to be some huge music stars and reality TV stars that make cameos in this, and they are good in it. So you will still be loving it.
There's even a Big Money Minute question inspired off of it because I was writing questions last night as I was watching. So you'll have to see. I think it's in the 710 set.
And Nikki, you made a good point off the air. I think this is the first show that we can all agree on.
Finally.
We've never had a show to where Benny made it past episode 4. Benny normally taps out. He'll make a recommendation and then be out. We're like, did you finish? He's like, nah. But I believe, Dave, we all will watch it and love it.
Yeah. Well, you guys, or at least Greg, told me about Ted Lasso, and season 2 of that comes out tomorrow, which I'm excited to watch because I finally watched Ted Lasso. I binged the first season last week, so that one comes out tomorrow. So we got that going for us. Ted Lasso, you're going to continue, right, Greg?
I pulled a Benny on that one.
What?
I started it, and then I
told
stopped
me
watching
about
it. Not because I didn't like it, just because I just forgot about it. It was one of those shows. I need to get back on it. No, it's hilarious, but after a couple episodes, I forgot about it. But I'll tell you, his boss, the owner of the team in that show, is so good. She is such a...
Yeah. That's a great one. All right, so there you go. That's your homework. Watch Dave, everybody, and Ted Lasso if you haven't watched that one yet. So we've got drama up in about 20 minutes. Will we catch another Bay Area cheater? Well, we'll find out at 6:45 in the Love Trap. But up next is your Dirty on the 30. Everything you need to know. We'll get you caught up on, including the latest drama between The Rock and Vin Diesel. The ball guys are beefing again. Nikki will talk about it next.
Are you ready?
And now, Dirty on the 30.
Headlines.
New numbers out this morning show that COVID cases here in the U.S. have now tripled in just the past 2 weeks. Once again, it's basically being driven by unvaccinated people catching the Delta variant. But yesterday, the first case of the Lambda variant was detected in Texas.
Who? Liam Neeson? What? Who?
Lambda. Lambda.
This is crazy. You know what? Here's what I don't get. Because you can't convince anybody anymore. But we literally sat in our homes, hidden away from everybody, begging for a vaccine for over a year. There's been one out there for months, and 50% of the population won't take it.
We've been trying to pay people to get the vaccine. We're giving away millions of
We've
dollars
done
to people.
everything.
One of the top COVID experts in the country is here at UCSF, and he is urging everyone in the Bay to wear masks once again indoors.
Yeah, I am. I went to the grocery store yesterday, full mask up.
Put that mask on.
In related news, sort of, life expectancy here in the U.S. fell by 1.5 years in 2020.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
COVID.
So the average life expectancy is 77 years, just over 77 years. And yes, COVID largely contributed to the drop. But from 2019 to 2020 was the largest one-year decline since World War II.
Oh my God.
And Instagram is rolling out a new feature that'll let you decide how much sensitive content you see. You may already see some of this as you scroll through your timeline, but you can adjust the settings. So if you don't want to see things that don't necessarily break Instagram's rules, but can still be upsetting to some people, you can change this within the settings section of IG.
Well, how do I see more? I want to see more sensitive content.
Turn it all the way off.
No, go to TikTok.
Sassy Sports.
Well, Benny, the director of Michael Jordan's original Space Jam, agrees with you.
That it's a turd?
He says the new LeBron James version is so bad, it took him 5 separate sessions to actually finish it.
Dude.
Wow, that's literally what Benny had to do.
Yep, 4. And I still didn't even make it through. I need that 5th one to finish it like the director.
Well, Joe Pitka called the new movie an uninteresting mess that was so boring.
Agreed.
He could barely get through it. I thought it was okay, but it was just an advertisement for Warner Brothers. But apparently, Joe and Benny, you think it was just uninteresting and boring?
Hated it.
Well, he also said that LeBron James is no Michael Jordan. And the plot of the new movie made no sense. Now, that's true.
He came out guns a-blazing, period. Don't like it.
Yeah, he didn't lie. And Taco Bell is offering everyone in America a free Flamin' Hot Doritos Locos Taco. Say that 10 times. Today, thanks to the Milwaukee Bucks' comeback victory over the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals on Tuesday night. Now, you can redeem your free taco on the Taco Bell website, app, or in the restaurant anytime today. So go get your free food, people. And the Giants had a dramatic come-from-behind victory last night against the hated Dodgers in L.A., scoring 3 runs in the 9th inning to remain in first place. Now, they're going to try to take 3 of 4 from L.A. tonight before coming home. That's all I got for Spicy Sports. But you know what we say, if they're playing with balls, I'm all over it.
Entertainment Report.
Fresh off her debut in Lin-Manuel Miranda's musical In the Heights, breakout star Leslie Grace has landed the coveted lead role in Batgirl. She'll star as Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl, in the upcoming film on HBO Max. Leslie, who is Dominican-American, is now the 3rd Latina to be casted in a major DC superhero project.
Here's my question. Will she be better than Alicia Silverstone in Batman and Robin, though?
Not hard to do.
I'm kidding.
Wasn't
She's
that
terrible.
yeah, I was about to say.
It was a comedy. A Schwarzenegger,
Dude,
Mr. Freeze,
The
or whatever that character
worst.
was.
Oh,
Jim
my
Carrey,
gosh.
George Clooney. Awful.
You know that movie was out in 1997, so enough time has passed, and I'm pretty positive she will do better. The Rock and Vin Diesel are beefing again.
Yeah, these two can't stand each other.
They really can't. Last month, Vin Diesel reignited a feud between him and The Rock when he said that he needed to use tough love to get a good performance out of him in the Fast and Furious movies.
Wait, Vin Diesel said that about The Rock?
Yes.
He can't even act. Vin Diesel's the worst actor out there.
And it took The Rock a month to respond, but he finally did yesterday, saying, I laughed hard.
You can't be coming for the star of Jungle Cruise.
Or the next president.
The Rock added, I wish them well on Fast 9 and Fast 10 and Fast 11 and the rest of the Fast and Furious movies that they'll be doing without me. And a Mousetrap reality competition series.
Oh my God, I loved and hated this game, this board game. Oh my God, it took forever to set up, and then it would always go off before you were ready to finish the game.
Be expecting this reality show to come out because it is in the works at Fox right now.
Give that a season. That is your Dirty on the 30.
It's go time. Wake up the right way.
Wake up so early in the morning.
With Benny, Nikki, and Greg.
Love them.
Big Bay Mornings.
Happy Friday, Junior. We just wrapped up the love trap. Renee caught her boyfriend Brent leaving the house every day on the Ring doorbell camera, which is why she suspected that he may be cheating. But Renee is not the only one watching their partner. More than 20% of us use spy gear on our partner. Okay, that's weird. I mean, isn't that a problem if you have to spy on your partner?
Yes.
I mean, it's a problem, but I mean,
I'm still going to do it.
When I'm not here and Mark is here and I see a Ring doorbell alert, I am checking it. I'm like, is he leaving? Where's he going? Where you going?
Really?
I'm like, where'd you go?
Well, that's different. Okay, even I will do that. If I am away from the house, like if I'm at the store and Vanessa leaves, I just get the notification because the camera's on. I'm not spying on her, but I got to check the notification. What if it's somebody trying to break in the house? So I check it.
But do you start wondering where she's going? 'Cause
No.
I do.
No, on a walk,
I
most
do.
likely, is where she's going. So, no.
I'm like, if he's not back, I'm racing back home.
So, this study was released from a divorce agency, and it says, 20%, more than 20% of exes are engaging in potentially illegal spy activity against their partners. Because keep in mind, some of it is actually illegal and, inadmissible in court. Things that are legal and admissible in court would be like emails. A lot of times that's fine, exchanges between the two of you. You can't break into their email account. Or text between the two of you, or anything that's public, right? So if they do an update on Facebook and they're on some crazy rant or whatever, like that's admissible. You can grab that, use that in court.
no hacking into their Instagram accounts.
Right. No password
Yeah, that's
protected
illegal.
things.
Oh, that's illegal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, Nikki.
What? I'm just checking.
You just said the word hacking.
Oh, my
It's not
bad.
gonna
That's
be
true.
legal.
You right.
Yeah, but what if you know the password? Is that illegal? I don't know.
I mean, lawyers chime in, but I do think that is still illegal. I mean,
It's not
okay,
admissible for sure.
Yeah, it's not admissible in court. And for sure in California, right? If you're being recorded without somebody's knowledge.
What if okay, well, I guess you just answered my question. I was going to say, what if I set up cameras throughout my home to spy on my partner? Would that be legal because it's in my home, or is that
I
illegal
think that's
to
your
watch
home.
them?
Yeah.
What if both?
Okay, Art.
In this case, it's just Greg's name. But let's say both people's names are on the deed.
Ooh,
How does that work? Can you put cameras in the living room?
to spy on them? Ooh, now I'm thinking about doing it.
I don't know the answer to that, and I want to know. Lawyers, please. Lawyers, people that actually know texting about this.
Yeah, not you, Art.
Yeah, I'm I'm on law.com right now. I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
I need to know what's legal and what's not legal before this next relationship.
Yeah.
Give me the
I mean,
list, guys.
let's be honest. 90% of us get all of our medical and legal advice from Google. So
Which is the
WebMD.
worst thing, because then it's like, I got the sniffles. I'm on WebMD. Oh my God, I'm gonna die in 24 hours. Oh my gosh, it's like the worst. Okay, but here's what I want to know, and we'll keep you anonymous. Are you or have you spied on your partner or your ex-partner? Tell us. We'll do it's a text the truth on a Thursday a little bit. So just send it to us, and if we get a really good one, we'll find a prize for you. We'll reward you for it. But shoot us a text 888-456-9970. While you do that, let's get into the Big Money Minute. Listen, everybody loves trivia. It makes you feel smart. You get to learn something, and you get to laugh when people give a dumb answer. It's a win-win-win. So play along with us next. Hang on.
Let's play.
Big Money Minute.
And we're playing with Antonio and Sam Ramon. What's up, Antonio? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
it's going well. Antonio, you're a DJ for parties?
What?
Yep.
Nice.
It must have been a rough year going through COVID for you.
Yeah, I mean, I lost out on a lot of gigs because everything was closed. But I just had my first gig last Saturday in Danville, so that went pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nice,
just praying
things
for
are
the
back.
best. Yep, just praying for the best, you know.
All right, Antonio. Well, let's see if we can make it a payday for you. Slide you $1,000. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. If you answer them correctly, you're going to win the money. We'll buy you some new DJ equipment, all right? You ready?
All right, let's go.
Ready, set, go.
Pork comes from what animal?
Pig.
What does DMV stand for?
Driver, DMV, driver, motor, vehicle.
How many days are in 8 weeks? How many days in 8 weeks?
8 weeks, 56.
Disney World is located in what state?
Florida.
True or false? Skateboarding is an Olympic sport.
True.
Dr. Phil got his start in the late 90s on whose daytime talk show?
Pass.
That's time.
We only got through 6 this morning. The buzzer got you this morning, Antonio, but you got the majority of them right. Let's go through them. Pork, of course, comes from pigs. DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. There are 56 days in 8 weeks. Disney World is in Florida. It is true. Skateboarding is an Olympic sport. And Dr. Phil got his start on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, man. No money this morning. Nice to meet you, though, Antonio, and happy to hear
It's
you
all
back
good.
to work, man. Enjoy those gigs.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll do it again next hour, so get signed up at 997now.com. We are coming back with a Love Trap follow-up. So on Tuesday, we found out that Lauren's boyfriend, Luis, has been using a secret IG account. He had a burner account to hook up with another woman. So he tried to beg for forgiveness when we talked to him on the air. And I believe Lauren has already taken him back once before. So we're going to find out if she fell for it again next when we talk to her in a Love Trap follow-up. Hang on.
Love Trap Follow-Up.
On Tuesday, we found out that Lauren's boyfriend, Luis, has been using a secret Instagram account to hook up with another woman named Monica. Now, he tried to beg for forgiveness when we talked to him on the Love Trap, and Lauren has actually taken him back already once before. So, did she fall for it again? Well, we're going to find out when we talk to her right after a clip from Tuesday's Love Trap. Got a beautiful bouquet of flowers. We'll get out this afternoon. And what is the name of the recipient, Luis?
We're going to send them to Monica.
To Monica. Good deal. I'll get her address in a moment. We will also attach a card so Monica knows that the flowers are coming from you. Did you want to personalize something or?
We could just put, it was amazing to finally meet you in person. Can't wait to see you again. Love, Luis.
Luis, bad news for you. My name is not Chad from Tree Diddy. My name is Benny from 99.7 Now.
What?
You're on what is called the Love Trap. It's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. On the phone with us this morning is your girlfriend, Lauren, who thinks that you're cheating on her. Lauren?
I can't believe it. So you finally did it. You finally did it. Love? Oh, stupid cheater.
What the hell?
No,
are
I
you doing,
can't believe
What is
I can't
this?
believe you finally found a way to. What do you mean? What is this? You know exactly what this is. You cheated. You met her behind my back.
I mean, you don't even know what's going on. You don't even.
What's going on? Explain it to me.
I'm just sending flowers to a friend. Is all I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Flowers to a friend that you love.
I mean, you say love to everybody. Every time you sign a letter to something, you say love her.
Sounds like you say it to a lot of girls on Instagram, though, Luis.
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous.
Your girlfriend Lauren knows you have a burner account, and you have a history with that chick Monica.
There's no history there. Yeah, we've talked back and forth, but there's no history there. There's nothing going on. Look, I'm sorry that I talked to her. Yeah, I'm sorry that I talked to her. I
send her flowers.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and send her flowers. You know what? I'm not
But
dumb.
you said you finally met her.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you guys do?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, Lauren.
Did you guys hook up when you met up?
No, no, we ain't doing nothing. I don't know. Yeah, we ain't do nothing.
Yeah, nothing my ass. You know what? You can get the my house.
Look, I told you. I'm sorry. I was talking to her, but you calling me with these people trying to do flowers and well, I don't even know what this is.
And you took the bait. Please, just get out.
You know what? I'm done. I'm not going to be doing this all over the radio and stuff. I'm done.
You know what? I bet you are. Go talk to one of those DMs.
And Lauren is back for a Love Trap follow-up. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
That was intense. So what
Yeah.
happened?
I'm sorry you had to hear any of that. Honestly, I think Luis really is like a dog and just can't resist that bone that's right in front of him. I mean, and he's tried to defend himself, crying and begging for forgiveness, whatever, even tried to get mutual friends to get involved and help him out. I'm not hearing it.
Yeah.
So he came crying back to you afterward.
Yes.
Did he admit something inappropriate happened?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
He did.
What did he say?
Mm-hmm. He said he had been with Monica.
Been with Monica?
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to know anymore, to be honest with you. At this point, no, I'm not stupid. I'd be a dummy to see that there wasn't a pattern here. Honestly, if he wants to be with more than one woman, it seems like he does. Just go ahead. I'm not down to be a part of a stable.
Smart one, girl. Walk away. No more toxic. All these accounts and having to search to find out that you already knew what was happening. You deserve
Too
better.
much. Thank you. It's too much.
Too much work, too much stress. Not worth it. Now you get to move on, Lauren.
This is true.
It is. Well, you take care. And if you need us, you know where to find us.
Yes, I do. Thank you. You guys always come through.
Have that sinking feeling that something's off in your relationship.
Are you ready to face the truth?
The relationships are real.
The feels are at a 10.
The outcome?
Unknown.
You are about to enter it. The Love Trap.
And Renee joins us this morning in the Love Trap. What's going on, Renee?
Hey, well, I'm calling because I'm a little suspicious of my live-in boyfriend, Brent, and I want to kind of get some answers.
All right. Well, what's he been doing that's made you suspicious?
Well, I go to work every day. I'm an essential worker, so I physically leave, go to work every day, and he works from home. So I have a Ring camera, and I don't always get my notifications because my phone's in my locker. But when I check it, I've been getting the same notification every day that Brent has been leaving from 2 to 4 when he actually should be working.
Well, so you're noticing the notification on your phone, and when you check it, you see he's creeping out and creeping back in?
Yep. So I asked him about it. I'm not going to not. So I asked him about it, and he said, I work from home all day. Now that I can kind of go out in the world again, I'm, doing some errands and working out just to kind of break up my day a little bit. Makes sense. So then I noticed the notification stop. Well, when I checked the camera, it had been deactivated.
Oh, so you think he deactivated the Ring so that he can come and go?
Yeah, and he admitted. He's like, I don't want you spying on me. I feel like I can't. I'm like, it's not about that. It's about why would you deactivate it if you're just leaving to go to the gym and errands, fine, but you're deactivating it, so that really makes me suspicious.
I will say that what I've done for Vanessa, my wife, is like if I'm out of town or I'm going to be gone all day, I will turn it off because she feels like I'm watching her. When I'm not, you know what I mean? Any move she makes, front to back, it goes off. So I have turned it off. I mean, do you believe that excuse that he said? Because it's similar.
Well, here's the thing. If he had said that to me, though, like, hey, I feel like you're watching this. Do you mind if we turn it off during the day? If we had a conversation
he just
about
did
that's
it.
one thing. Yeah, he just did it, and he was sneaky about it, and there was no, discussion.
Well, it also sounds like you believed him when he told you, well, I'm just leaving the house to go run an errand and blah, 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 blah. And then, even though you believed that excuse, we'll say, he went ahead and deactivated it anyway, which then makes it suspicious all over again.
Exactly. So I need to know. I need some answers because I can't.
Well, you're obviously in the love trap, so you're thinking that when he's leaving the house every day or every other day, whatever, that he's going to hook up with somebody?
Maybe. At this point, it's pure suspicion, and I hope that I'm wrong and I'm being paranoid.
Yeah. Let's hope that's the case. We'll put you on hold for a couple of minutes. We'll come back. We'll make the call to Brent, set the love trap.
Okay, thank you.
The Love Trap is on Big Bay Mornings. So after Renee questioned her boyfriend Brent about his strange comings and goings that she would see pop up on the Ring doorbell camera, he then disconnected it from the Wi-Fi. Okay, so why doesn't Brent want her to know that he's leaving the house every day? Well, we're about to find out. We're calling Brent right now in the Love Trap.
Hello?
Good morning. May I please speak with Brent?
You got him. Who's this?
Hey, Brent. My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Morgan Treemans in Morgan Hill, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop. How are you this morning?
I'm good. You're who from what?
Well, my name is Chad, and I'm calling from Morgan Treemans, obviously a play on Morgan Freeman, my favorite actor of all time, the voice of God. We're located here in Morgan Hill. Do you have a couple of minutes to chat this morning?
Yeah, that's funny. Morgan Freeman, that's funny.
Thanks. Yeah, I like the name myself. Listen, the reason for the phone call is as a new shop, we're currently running a grand opening promotion, Brent, where we're choosing a handful of local residents each week to give a free introductory gift to, which is either a succulent, beautiful succulent plant, or a bouquet of flowers. The choice is yours, and Brent, your name was drawn this week as one of our lucky local winners, so congratulations.
Oh, okay. So just real quick, underline for me. You said free, right?
I said free. No attachments today. I'm not going to even ask you for any type of credit card information, billing information, nothing like that, man. We're just trying to get our name out there in the community and want you to see how beautiful our products are. That's really why we're doing this.
Okay. Look, free is my favorite price. Second question for you now. How about roses?
Well, we have a kind of a summer bouquet of flowers. There are some roses in there. So, yeah, it's not all roses, but there definitely are some roses in there.
Okay. All right. So what do I need to do here?
Not much, man. I just need I have your name. I need your address if you want these flowers. Otherwise, what we can also do is deliver them to somebody else on your behalf, as long as they live within the Bay Area. So kind of like a free gift for somebody. Mm-hmm. So flowers to you or flowers to somebody else. But all I need is a name and an address. That's it.
I'm going to send them to my girl.
To your girl? Beautiful deal, Brett. I'm sure she will love these flowers. Okay, and what is your girl's name?
Oh, it's Carol.
Carol. C-A-R-O-L-E?
C-A-R-O-L. No E.
No E. So got beautiful flowers going to your girl, Carol. We will attach a note with the flowers so Carol knows they're coming from you, Brent. Did you want to personalize something?
Say, thanks for an amazing 2 months. You've been a lifesaver. Underline the lifesaver.
Thanks for an amazing 2 months. You've been a lifesaver. Underline lifesaver?
Yeah.
Okay. And to confirm, these are going to Carol, not going to Renee?
Not going to what?
They're not going to Renee? You want these going to Carol?
What?
Which girl do you want these going to?
What? I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Brent, my name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from Morgan Treatmans, although that's an awesome name.
What?
I'm calling from 99.7 Now, the radio station. You're on what is called the Love Trap.
No, no
and
idea what you're
Renee,
talking about. What do you?
Your other girl is on the line with us this morning.
Who's Carol?
This first of all, this is a joke. No, first of all, this is Renee. Listen, this is a complete. I don't even know what is going on. What is this guy even talking about? Radio?
Oh, what's going on?
No.
Oh, you mean you're cheating on me? That's what's going on.
No, that is not absolutely not what is going on here. And you and I can talk about this, but I'm not talking. If I am on the radio, I'm not talking about this. If I'm on the radio,
you're talking about this.
I'm not going to talk about this.
Renee, fill him in why we're all on the phone.
Well, basically, I would see you leaving the house every day from 2 to 4 and confronted you, and you said you were running errands, going to the gym. I believed you until all of a sudden I'm not getting notifications, and you tell me you deactivated the camera. So without even telling me. So
First of all, I don't like being spied on 24 hours a day, which is what's going on with the Ring, every single notification. And I told you, I've been going through a rough time. This is not something I'm going to talk to you about on the radio.
What's your rough time? You never told me
what do you mean by rough time? I have. Yes, I have. And that's something I want to talk with you about. And
what are you
talking
about?
Carol is a friend. I'm allowed to have friends, right? I'm allowed to have friends. And not be spied on 24 hours a day. I will talk with you when you get home. I will talk with you about the rough time that I've been having and who Carol is, who is a friend. I'm not going to explain it to you now. I'm not going to explain it on the radio. I'm going to talk to you in person. Oh my God, no.
Can everybody stop for 1 second? Renee, have you known that he's been going through a hard time?
No, I have no idea what he's talking about.
So what's the rough time, dude?
I'm not talking about having this ambush like this. Renee, we can talk one-on-one when you're home, but I'm so still confused. I'm not gonna get into this with strangers on the air. Let's talk when you get home.
I mean, your voice sounds like you're lying, dude. You sound nervous. You're stuttering.
I mean, you didn't want her to spy on you, but clearly there's been a problem. And I don't think she was spying on you. It's her Ring camera.
I get texted every 20 minutes. Anytime the Ring goes off, I feel like I'm imprisoned.
Well, look, you've been leaving, and now your girlfriend is finding out that you have a friend, and you've been going through a hard time. So you can communicate about it, or just keep making a bigger issue out of it than just saying what's going on.
I want to communicate about it to you, Renee, alone, so we can just talk about it, and I can explain everything, and you'll understand everything.
Fine. Have your answers ready. I'll be home in an hour.
All right. Big Bay Mornings.
Good morning.
More than 20% of people are spying on their partner. So everything from tracking devices to dash cams to spying software on phones, breaking into emails and social media accounts. Now, let me start by saying this. If you are doing this, please be careful about how you go about it. It can be illegal and also inadmissible in court if it ever goes that far. So, things that are public, right? If somebody does a post on social media or it's email exchange between you and your partner, stuff like that is generally legal and admissible in court. That's fine. But if you're breaking into accounts, Nikki, that's illegal.
See, look, I'm glad you got the disclaimer out of the way. Now, give me the juicy stuff. What have y'all been doing?
Yes.
Nikki, have you ever put a tracker on anybody's car?
No. Phone? Yes.
Well,
how do you do that without them knowing?
They knew. They were stupid. They were dumb. They wanted to do it together so they can track me, I could track them, and guess what I tracked them doing?
Y'all tracked each other.
Yeah, because we were crazy.
How do you do a car, though? I know you're saying the phone, but can you order that on Amazon? I mean,
yeah.
Is it really a car tracking device?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Art has the story here.
There's apps for it. Like certain insurance companies, like Metro Mile, there is an app for it that'll track because your rates are based on your distance. So you can track it, and if your partner has the app, they can track it, too.
Yeah. Old school is you have a little device, and you put it like under...
Right, like the movies.
Like Dateline.
Send me the link. I'm going to order it now. And when the time is right, I'll use it.
Girl, Amazon.com. That's your friend. You can get everything from there. Spyware. You can get it all.
So we did ask the question earlier, are you or have you spied on your partner? A lot of texts rolled in. We'll read some of them. 707, yes, I do. I have his Instagram linked to mine, and I check it every so often, and then I delete any girl that looks sketch.
Oh, that's one way to get rid of them.
I like that.
She's not done. His email is also on my Gmail app. Check that one, too. And I'm always checking the cameras when I'm not home.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a lot
you do
of
not
time on your
trust
hands.
this guy at all.
Another text, I hate to admit it, but hell yes, I take peeks into what my man is doing. I got eyes all over. I also have friends who give me a heads up when he's somewhere he should not be. He once posted a picture at a bar, but blocked me from seeing the post. I had about 5 friends send me screenshots of it. Then I texted him, and he was like, what the hell? Who told you? How do you know?
Dang, that's a whole network of people you got out there.
You got to have friends like that. Love you, girls.
You got to have friends.
That are psycho
to
like
spy on
you.
your man.
This is Savage 408. I used to know my dad's email password. I found out he was cheating on my mom. I went into his email and forwarded all of the emails to my mom.
Oh. That is savage. Wow, wow, wow. I need to know what mom did.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. 408, please follow up. How did this end? We need to know. 707 said, I've spied on an ex in the past, but that's why he's an ex. I never felt the need to spy on my current husband. When it's the right person, there's a thing called trust. Agreed.
That's true. I will admit one time, with good reason, I got into a guy's phone that I was dating, and he was chatting with someone. And I blocked that person, and I deleted the number so he wouldn't have the number and he wouldn't know why they weren't chatting anymore. So without him knowing, I blocked that person and deleted the number.
Wow. And you didn't tell
Can
him?
I get a clap from you, Nikki? Come on, that was a good one.
That is good.
What happened that night when he wanted to go text that guy? He's like, where the hell's the number?
Don't know, but he couldn't ask me, could he? He couldn't say, did you do something on my phone? He couldn't ask, could he?
Greg's better than me. I looked through the phone. They knew I looked through the phone, and I let them know I looked through the phone.
Well, listen, that's the one I had to bail out of jail. So, I didn't have a lot of trust there. You got me, you feel me with that one?
I feel you, boo. We're doing better now.
Much better.
Oh, yeah, but he did say earlier that he wants to put cameras in the house to spy on his current boyfriend. So
But that's just for fun. I think that's for fun.
But, Greg, are you happier? Are you happier?
Hoda. Yes, Hoda, I'm happier.
So if you're a know-it-all like most of us here on Big Bay Mornings, why don't we put that big brain of yours to the test? Big Money Minute. You ready to play? We're actually going to look for caller 9 this morning. So if you want to do it, hit us right now, 888-456-9970. If you can answer 10 trivia questions correctly in 1 minute, you're going to win $1,000. Call us. We're looking for caller number 25.
Let's play.
Big Money Minute.
We're trying to make this Friday Junior a payday for Gracie in the city. What's up, Gracie? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
We are great. We're just trying to give away $1,000, girl. You want it?
Yes. Hey, I'm getting married soon. I can use everything.
Congratulations. Where and when?
In Napa in September.
Ooh, girl, yeah, you gonna need this money for a wedding in Napa.
Right?
That is perfect. How'd you get a date then? I mean, that's the most sought-out season in Napa.
Well, we booked it. We got engaged the day the world shut down, March 13th. So then I was at home and had time to plan a wedding. So there we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure there were plenty of openings during that time.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
calendar's
no
clear.
worries. No problem.
All right, Gracie. Well, good luck. Hopefully, you can answer these 10 questions correctly, and we can give you $1,000. The game starts right now.
Ready, set, go.
What car company makes the Prius?
Toyota.
In most countries outside of the U.S., what is soccer called?
Football.
A sand wedge and a 9-iron are commonly used in what sport?
Golf.
True or false, surfing is an Olympic sport.
True.
A podiatrist specializes in what body part?
Can you repeat that?
Mm-hmm. A podiatrist specializes in what body part?
Feet.
Animals that only eat plants are called what?
Herbivores.
Whoopi, Joy, and Megan are part of what daytime talk show?
The Talk.
At 75, what country legend recently recreated her iconic Playboy cover?
Dolly Parton.
What is the top layer of the Earth's surface called?
The crust.
You only got through 9, and you got 8 of them right. You got 8 of 9 right.
Oh, so close.
Oh, man, Gracie.
I thought I was killing it.
You were killing it. You were so close to that money. Let's run through them. I'll tell you the only one you got wrong. It's a Toyota Prius, football, soccer, sand wedge, and a 9-iron golf. It is true. Surfing is an Olympic sport. A podiatrist works on your feet. Herbivores, they only eat plants. Whoopi, Joy, and Megan, who's leaving. The View. The View. The Talk is the other one that's super, super, super boring.
You mean in addition to The View? Or
The View's good because they fight all the time. It's not boring. You may not like it, but it's not boring. Dolly Parton, yes, she just recreated her iconic Playboy cover at 75, and the top layer of the Earth's surface is called the crust. You got 8 of the 9. You answered right.
All right, let's ask this last question. Sorry, you're not going to be able to recycle this one, Art. I just want to know if you would have got 9 out of 10. LeVar Burton was the host of what popular children's show in the 80s?
It's Reading Rainbow.
It's Reading Rainbow.
Yes, it's a book. What's Reading Rainbow? Yeah. I can't go anywhere, baby. Okay,
Right.
I just wanted to play that song. That's
You
why
know
I was
what? You know what, Gracie? Because you have such a high energy, we enjoyed playing with you. We've got these Alexas that are Big Bay Morning themed, 99.7 now. We're going to send you that since you got 9 out of 10, basically.
Thank you, guys. That's awesome. I'll take my Alexa off the registry.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Love it. All right, well, congratulations on the wedding. And hang on the line so we can send you this Amazon Alexa. You're welcome. We're coming back with your 8th 30 Dirty. COVID experts are urging everyone in the Bay to mask up again indoors. Plus, the bald guys have beef again. The Rock and Vin Diesel are feuding over who's a better actor. I mean, really? Can either one act that great?
No.
I mean, I understand.
Hey.
The Rock is a star. I'm not taking that away.
Okay.
He's the new Schwarzenegger Stallone, but a good actor?
Leave
I
him
don't
alone.
know. All right, well, we'll get into it next in the Dirty. Hang on.
Wake up. Waking up with Big Bay Mornings.
In the morning.
Wow.
You really
Did
do
anyone
have
see
to
the
get up.
Jennifer Lopez interview on the Today Show with Hoda?
That's funny you mentioned that. I'm seeing that everywhere now where she skirts the question about Ben.
Yes. She was on the Today Show to promote a re-release of one of her songs, Jennifer Lopez. And during the interview, Hoda tried to do, I guess, a little girl talk, but J-Lo was not having it. She wanted to talk about Ben Affleck.
You look happier.
I'm always happy when you see me, Hoda.
No. You look happier. Look, I just have to tell you, every time I see a picture of you and Ben, I'm like, she looks happier. Are we happier?
The song is out. 5 years since we've done it.
The awkward pause, and then just start talking about the music. Here's my beef with that. People are saying that J-Lo came across as rude to not acknowledge the question and then move on. I'm like, are you kidding me? I think that was rude of Hoda to even ask that question. Now, when you do high-profile interviews like that, especially when the artist is in the news for something like this relationship, right, all over the place, management tells you, here's a list of things you cannot talk about or ask. That was definitely in there.
But wait, because Hoda was on Watch What Happens Live earlier this week. She was asked about those things, and she said the Today Show tells them all, we will ask any question we want. You can refuse to answer if you want.
J-Lo had all the chance to throw all the shade at
And
A-Rod,
didn't.
and she didn't do it.
Well, why would she do that?
I mean, come on.
that
She
would
been
she would
petty
really
on
come across
Instagram
bad.
right away.
But Hoda's now forcing her to compare. Like, why compare A-Rod to Ben Affleck? That's exactly what she was trying to get her to do with that question.
No.
You seem happier.
Hoda's not doing her job if she doesn't ask that question. That's what everybody wants to know.
And how
it's
that work
Art
out.
and I versus Benny and Nikki on this.
You know she wasn't going to talk
you
about
have to
it.
ask that question.
So what? So then they could say, okay, at least she tried? I mean, that's literally...
Here's what I would say, and
stupid.
here's what I think about those list of questions that they give us. Now, we're not on the Today Show level. Don't come on our show and promote your song if you don't want to give us the tea.
But
So
there's
you
a
can
slicker
get the step
way
in, J-Lo.
to get into that. She was not slick about it. Are you happier?
True. Maybe she didn't ask the question in the best way, but she has to ask that question.
Look, J-Lo dodged that question like our guy yesterday who was dodging Greg's hitting on him during Big Money Mini yesterday. Real slick with it.
Here's what I want to know. Why are a $1 million company and a $1 million woman doing an interview with such a bad connection? That's what I want to know. You can't get a better connection. J-Lo sounded terrible.
She's on that AOL with me. Hello.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Go. This
is Big Bay Mornings.
Get ready, Bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, Bam-a-lam. Whoa, get ready, Bam-a-lam. Get ready to ride.
So close to the weekend, we call it Friday Junior around here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the day. Hello, Nikki.
Hello, Benny.
Good morning, Greg. How you feeling?
Oh, my God. I feel so amazing right now. I am no longer going to prison. News alert.
Okay. Why were you going to prison? I missed that memo.
Well, we've talked about this several times. My accountant has been MIA forever. I can't get him to do my taxes. We are way past the deadline.
Yeah.
It's July.
A while back.
He just, out of the blue, emailed me my finished tax returns to sign and get back to him. So I believe once I can get those signed, get them in his hands, they will be filed, and the FBI or IRS or whoever's going to get me will be off my back.
Well, here's what you don't know. You just got him from your accountant because he just got out of prison, so he was able to complete them.
I
Now
wouldn't
send
be
them to you.
surprised. He's a bit of a shady character, but I'm just so happy. You know, I've been talking about this for months, wondering where he is, where my taxes are.
Yeah, so hold on. Did he give you an explanation as to where he's
Nope.
been, or he just sent you the email with your returns?
Just the email that says, sign these, here's your return, sign the proper sheet or the appropriate sheets, and send those back to me, and I'll file. Oh, my God. This is such a relief. You don't even know.
So what you're saying is dinner is on you soon.
I didn't get that much back, but what I'm saying is...
Not enough for hometown buffet, but...
Not enough for you dinner, because I know the kind of places you like to go. I just know that I no longer have to monitor my Ring doorbell so closely. You know, I don't want to see an agent with glasses and a suit on, you know.
Like that. So I have a question. What is something you're embarrassed to buy? Like when you go to the store. And then... do you do the move where, you know, if you're buying that item that you're embarrassed, do you then buy a bunch of other random items you don't necessarily need, but you just to kind of, you know, distract the cashier or the other shoppers in the store?
You absolutely have to.
Talk about it. What are you embarrassed to buy?
Well, I'll tell you the one thing that I bought. This was a while back, and it was so embarrassing. It was at a small store in the Castro, and I bought Smooth Move tea.
Oh,
okay.
I have a smooth move.
Yes, the smooth move, baby. And there was a guy working the cash register who was maybe 20, 21 or whatever. He's like, he picks it up. He's a total doofus. And he's like, oh, that's a cool name, Smooth Move. He's like speaking so loud. Other people are in line. He's like, Smooth Move, that's a cool name. What is this all about? And then he reads it and he's like, okay. I was just like, thank you for humiliating me in front of all these people in the Castro.
Yeah, that is so embarrassing. Like, some hemorrhoid cream.
I had to buy some of that just yesterday. I went through self-checkout because of that. I don't want to be judged. I already have to buy athlete's foot cream all the time. Don't want to be judged for that.
Lord, jock itch.
Wait, well, maybe you also need some Smooth Move
I think I
tea
do.
there so you don't get hemorrhoids.
Greg, can you send me some?
There's a lot we got to unpack.
Thank you.
So when I buy it, I do buy like a lot. That's also embarrassing. When I buy it, I don't want to have to buy it a lot, so I'll buy like
Costco
5.
size.
Yes, 5 of them at once. But
like-
then those people must be like, he's backed up. My God, 5 boxes
They're
of
like,
Smooth Tea?
toilet paper's down aisle 6. I think you're going to need some of that, too.
I'm like, no worries. I have a bidet. See you later.
Okay. Bidet for the bouteille.
Bidet for life.
Nikki, any items that you're embarrassed to buy?
You know, the feminine products I have no issues with. Ladies and gentlemen, we get our period. It is
Right.
fine. But it is not fun when you got to go pick up a pregnancy test or
Oh,
Plan
God,
B.
Nikki. My
Or Plan B.
God.
You hear
Or
trying to
Plan
throw
B.
it over the
Look, I was
Plan
in
B.
a relationship for a long time, guys. We're not going to act like there wasn't moments of some... I
Whoopsie.
think we need to go check. But, okay, so one time I went to go buy, a test, and I wanted to go to the self-checkout so I could do this by myself, get in and get out. Tell me why the machine started going off like I put too many items in the bag, so the cashier had to come over to make sure I wasn't stealing it.
Yeah, they got to clear it.
I hate that. Why can't they figure that out? Like, what does it say? Like, unknown item in the bagging area. Unknown item.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to take it out, put it back in, take it out, and then the cashier had to come over, so I was like, yeah. So I don't care. I just want to pay for this and leave.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, the pregnancy test, I guess I could maybe see, but the Plan B, that's probably embarrassing. Just prepared for a wild weekend.
We got a lot planned.
Let's see. Text coming in. Oh, I have to buy adult diapers for my mother, and that's a bit embarrassing. Okay.
See, those kind of things you could just get on Amazon, and then you don't have to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh, 408 cold sore treatment.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had one of those in years. Knock on wood. Those are the worst.
They hurt.
Yeah, they do hurt.
Well, and they just look bad on your lip. I had one like a month ago, and literally, you're just embarrassed. I had to go to dinner with my friend, and I'm like, okay, don't pay attention to what's on my lip, okay?
But then they're like, oh, yeah, we looking at it now. Cause
Well, that's the
about
thing.
It.
She said, oh, I didn't even notice it. I'm like,
Yeah, right. Okay, let's take a quick break. Come back so we can pay those bills. $800 inside the jackpot. We could be calling your name next.
I got money on my mind.
Big Bay Mornings.
Is this the birthday girl, Teal S. in Rohnert Park?
Yes, it is.
oh my God. Well, guess what? We've got $800 for your birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
What bill are you going to pay?
My credit card.
Okay, but since it's your birthday, promise us you'll take a little bit of this money and spend on yourself. Go have some fun with it.
Okay, I promise I will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, go run that credit card up on your birthday, and then we will pay it.
There it is.
Okay.
$800 for you, Teal. Have an amazing birthday. Thank you for listening. Nice to meet you. Hang on.
Okay.
And our resident doctor, Dr. Bay, joins the show next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Big Bay Mornings, our resident doctor, Dr. Bay is here.
Hey!
Thanks for having me back. Always a pleasure to be back.
Yeah, it's always great to talk to you. Now, things have changed a little bit since the last time we talked to you. I think we were throwing our masks out the window. We were running out there full bars, going crazy. Now
we're back to talking about silly things like cosmetic surgery.
Which we're still going to
Yeah.
talk about today. But,
Right.
Dr. Bay, it looks like things have changed since the last time we talked to you with COVID protocols. It looks like, I think, 8 of the 9 Bay Area counties are now recommending you wear masks again. And it also looks like bars and restaurants in San Francisco may require people to show proof of vaccination before they enter. But we are getting some pushback on the texting hotline. Some people are saying that they think it would be a violation of HIPAA laws to require a vaccination card before you would enter a bar or restaurant. So can you clear that up for us?
I think it's totally appropriate. I don't think it's a HIPAA violation because it's not like you're required to go to that bar, and then by you showing that you're not vaccinated, you're outing your personal medical information. You don't have to go to the bar. And I really think that's what's going to have to happen now as far as the vaccination and the unvaccinated unvaccinated groups of people is that, we've tried paying people, like with a lottery, we've tried paying people to get them to get vaccinated. That was positive reinforcement. That didn't seem to work. I think we're going to have to try negative reinforcement. I think we're going to have to say that if you don't get vaccinated, you can't take part in all the activities that your vaccinated colleagues are taking part in. So think about it. This isn't the first time we've required people to get vaccinated. Think about K through 12. You've got to be vaccinated to go to school. It's not new ground we're uncovering here. It's a reasonable thing to do. And it's clear that the unvaccinated are the ones who are prolonging this pandemic. That's a reason to encourage them to get vaccinated. That is definitely how I feel.
Now, I know you've had some changes in your office policy as well based on this.
Yeah, so it all started out kind of as a little bit of a joke. We got a new espresso machine, cappuccino machine, and we got this additional machine that allows us to put our logo on the top of the lattes, so you have latte art.
I watched
really
your
cool
video on social media,
yeah.
the Dr. Bay Cafe.
Dr. Bay Cafe. And
that's cute.
We're able to put our snap code on top of the latte, and it looks amazing. We're able to put our logos on top of it. So, you know what? We should invite everybody in to come get free coffee with our logo on, and then, of course, they might share it on social media. And then we started thinking about, well, if we invite all these people in to come get free coffee, which they still can, are we going to be inviting Delta variants in? So that's when we said, you know what? Anybody coming in for coffee has to be vaccinated. And then we started thinking, well, if we're telling everybody that comes in that's going to get free coffee has to be vaccinated, well, maybe all of our patients who are getting surgery should be vaccinated. So as of this past Monday, all of our new patients, new consults for injectables, new consults for surgery, everybody coming into our office now has to be vaccinated.
Well, it looks like a lot of places are headed that direction. But enough about that, enough about the bad news. We want to talk about something Nikki, one of her friends, recently had a...
one of her friends? Or...
Yes, one of her... No,
yes.
it was really...
Not me.
Friends.
Look, if it was me, I wouldn't be talking to you like this. I would be facing the other way to show off what I got done. But one of my friends recently got a BBL. She's a couple weeks post-op, and she's starting to notice fat loss in certain areas and lumps and creases. Is this a normal side effect of a BBL, or is this something that she needs to go get taken care of?
No, it's totally normal. Soon after the operation, we kind of warn patients beforehand is that when we are doing the BBL, we're going to take fat from all over, kind of Brazilian butt lift. We're going to take fat from everywhere. We're going to take fat from the abdomen, the flanks, the back, do aggressive liposuction, get as much fat as we can, and then we're going to put as much fat into the butt as we can. And I warn them, you're going to be scared. You're going to think your butt is too big after the operation. And the reason we do that, why we overfill, is because, yes, some of the fat's going to die. We tell patients about 50% of the fat dies after 6 months. But then after 6 months, whatever you have left still, that all stays for good. What's so funny about it is that after the operation, they see that their butt, they feel like it's too big, and they're really anxious about it. I reassure them it's going to go down. And then once it goes down and everything's nice and smooth and looks really good, then they wish it was bigger the way it was to begin with.
Never satisfied.
Nature.
Can you explain again? Because I was just thinking about this. Why can you take fat out of, other parts of your body and inject it in your butt, and then that will work for a bigger butt, but you can't do the same thing into your boobs? You have to put an implant in your boobs.
The problem is that when you put it in the butt, it looks better. Even though you're sitting on your butt, the fat, more of it takes. It's a better result. But when you put the fat in the boobs, the fat sort of gravitates towards the bottom. And the thing is, it's more like a bag of sand appearance. And the thing is, when people are thinking about, when they're thinking about breast augmentation, I know it's a great visual.
Not the look I was.
No, I got it. It's in my brain right now.
The problem is when people are thinking about breast augmentation, they think of the fullness to the upper part of their breast, and you can't get that with fat injections. It's really a shame that it just doesn't look good.
See, I have the opposite problem. Now, can you take fat out of my boobs and put it in my butt?
Yes, we can, especially specifically for you, Benny. We can do that. We can do the liposuction to the chest. It just all depends on whether the man has a lot of excess fat or they have a lot of excess breast tissue. But either way, we can take care of it.
Can you make a guy have pecs? Make us look like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, just like there are implants for the calves, you can put calf implants in. Just because you can put implants in.
I did
for the
not,
pecs as well.
Benny. For the last time, I did not have calf implants.
Yes, you did.
These are my calf. Dr. Bay, can you do a live Instagram with me and you cut open my calf and then prove to him this is all my own muscle?
Listen, the
I don't know
tree
if Benny was
trunks on
asking for that.
The tree trunks on Greg are just too nice. I know he's got some implants in there, Dr. Bay.
I know you're jealous. You're jealous of my legs, baby, but that's just the way it
I have to
is.
say, with my heterosexual credentials intact, I have to say Greg's got some nice calves. He does.
Thank you. And Dr. Bay, you've seen all of my body, so you can attest to that. Thanks, Dr. Bay. And tell us how we reach you if we want a consultation, book an appointment, or if they just want to flirt with you and get in your DMs. How can they find you?
Yeah, they can easily come in anytime they want to get free coffee, 2100 Webster Street in Pacific Heights, but they can also reach out to us, DM us on Instagram at RealDrBay, RealDrBae, not B-A-Y, and check out our website, check pricing at RealDrBay.com.
All right. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks so much for having me.
Listen.
You guys are it. You're listening to Big Bay Mornings.
Trendsetters of the Bay.
Yeah.
99.7 now.